Welcome to the latest episode of Routeco on Tour, here today at Rockwell Automation. And we're really going back to the 1980s, or back to my childhood. We're looking at a slot car racing solution and how it helps people visualize process control and automation improvements in a modern world. Let's take you back to the 80s. Hi Cameron, good to see you.
We're in the Customer Solution Suite today. This room forms a key part of a customer visit to Rockwell Automation in Milton Keynes. We've got a lot of our technology up on the wall, a lot of our technology running in servers. We've got hardware, we've got software, everything from our servo drives, machine safety, process safety, redundant I/O, everything that we could fit in is in here.
Brilliant. It's just like a one-room solution, isn't it? Okay, for a lot of your technology.
We try our best, yeah.
Wow, this is bringing back some amazing memories, 81 or 82, where I woke up one Christmas morning and there was a box with a similar solution, but I must admit, it was a lot smaller, Cameron.
Just as fun, I'm sure.
It was. What are we trying to show, customers with this solution now?
Yeah, so I mean, this is something we're terming the Rockwell Raceway. It's fun. It's nostalgic, like you said, but there are some serious sides to it. It's industry agnostic, so that we can get across to different people across industries, that we're using the same technologies, the same concepts. This is for data collection, so we're using industrial sensors, industrial PLCs, visualization systems. We're then talking about, well, actually, how can we analyze that data?
I'm ultimately thinking, okay, how can I make my car faster? Factory automation, how can we make more with less and things faster and make improvements?
More efficient, yeah.
You need the data to how to analyze things to then make decisions. So again, It's a really exciting factory automation example, isn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, there's a wider vision for the track as a whole. So I've talked about some of the data collection pieces. This, which is a non-industrial application in terms of like mean time to repair, OEE. Yeah. These are all concepts that we can then apply to this track, and then also apply things like the control. So actually control one of the lanes and have people race one of the lanes, which is a bit of fun to race a PLC.
The hot topics are AI, machine learning, and again, I think for me, this is a great way of actually showing how that can be used in real world applications as well.
Absolutely.
Well, should you take a look at it and hopefully get it running?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
What you got your set at? Okay.
I don't know actually, I've never really changed it.
Okay, just going to go there. So it's consistent, Cameron.
Okay, will we go racing? So green, red, and then out, and then you're off. So we're already off. Oh, there's a good race going on here. There is a good race going on here. And I think we might both beat the PLC. We've got the one steady speed, slow, so this is easy mode for the PLC. We can do things like track the reaction times. So track the reaction times off the line. We're counting the laps, so we've got a 10-lap race from start to finish. Track the lap times, track split times up to the set of sensors here, and then we can convert and talk about those in terms of like, well, actually, for my OEE, well, I think about my performance being relative to the ideal lap time.
Absolutely. Well, I've just overtaken the PLC, so that for me, okay, is a win. And you've had far too much practice on this, Cameron. I know you have, okay, so.
I think we've both come here and we've got finished. So we're finished, and now the PLC is finished and it's cut itself off.
Can we now get into the data and you can run through that for us?
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, as a bare minimum, we've been tracking number of laps you've done and the fastest lap across that. So that's what you'll see on the first screen here, including as well as the positions. So PLC 1, who was red? That was me. Second, Darren, unfortunately. A valiant third. But like I said, we've got lap times. So we've got the fastest lap. We can also go and dig in and say, well, actually, for each lap, how did I do? You had some pretty good ones actually here. Yeah. So some sub 6 second one, that's pretty good. We can then dive in a little bit closer and say actually, well, per sector, so from our first set of start line sensors to our halfway section, how did we do? And then we can make some comparisons and start thinking about, well, actually, was the fastest lap made up of my fastest two sectors, or did I just do one sector really well? And that all then translates into industrial environments as well, in terms of maybe one process particularly well done, but it's just another process that's holding me back.
Just going to jump in there. I spun off, and I can see that there.
Yeah.
So and you can see, like in a real world application, if something does fail, it costs time. And time generally process control and automation and manufacturing is money. It's the old cliche, isn't it? Okay, so this feels very Formula One.
Yeah, no, so I think the 13 seconds, the 14 seconds was you, and then the 13 seconds was me going to save you.
You're helping me, okay? Put my car back on the track, okay? Thank you for that.
I sacrificed myself a little bit. We can then go and have a look at the reaction time. So I think, again, blue, so you even got it highlighted as red, so...
Thanks, Cameron.
Just like to draw attention to that.
But that'll be improved, well, okay? That's the improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. This is all identifying, again, areas to improve. Again, translate that to environment. You can identify those areas to improve once you've got the data available to you. And then there's a nice, if I just pause this one and come back, everyone stayed in the same place at the same time. So we've got a track of the position history, and that will, if we were changing time, track all the time. I've never seen just a standard straight line.
Maybe we could show that again after, okay.
We can try that again with a better one, like the previous one we did.
I do like that transition from, if you imagine a long production line, with different phases as well, moving product through, and then obviously this is different sectors, okay, within the lap as well, okay. I think, yes, fantastic, really, really enjoyable.
There's further visions of, well, actually, okay, so if the car comes off, how does that affect our race car OEE, for example? And it's about detecting those places where it's gone wrong, and then take it from this small screen here, maybe put it into a database, expand that up, create dashboards, and contextualize information that makes it useful for people running the facilities, maintaining the facilities. Another interesting example is, well, actually, we can track the distance that each car's gone, and then maybe we could do something like trigger a maintenance order, for example. So based off actual real world running, rather than just a set time, we've then got more detailed information that allows us to create more accurate maintenance.
You mentioned earlier mean time before failure as well. This is a great example of, I know, okay, there's a corner over here where mine kind of slides out, so I know that's the challenge. I need to be a bit smoother on that one, and also to get much faster off the line, Cameron, okay, that would be a good starting point for me. Thanks, Cameron. What a great experience here today at Rockwell Automation. I really don't want to let this go. I just want to keep on trying to improve my times. I'm sure this will expand, and I'm sure we'll be pushing out more messages in the future of how to use this solution.
Yeah, thank you for coming by.
What a great experience here today at Rockwell Automation. If you'd like to gain access to the slot car racing solution and have some great fun, okay, while doing it and learning a lot about real life applications that are very relevant in today's world, then please get in touch. Please look out for the next Routeco on Tour video coming very soon. Thanks for watching.